Hey guys, this is test 44 game 2. This is the animal shelter game with the dogs. I've laid out a bunch of stuff here, but don't worry, I'm going to explain all of that. For now, just focus on the left side of the screen. We've got a bunch of rules here. We've got the 6 dogs, GHKLPS. I notate Labrador Retriever as simply L. To do LR would make things a little bit too confusing, so I've just done L for that one. So the first rule tells us that we've got, L and P together on the same day. We got the days Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 dogs per day. So L and P are together on the same day. G and H must go on different days. They cannot be together. Then we've got 2 conditional statements. We've got K Monday requires G Tuesday, and S Wednesday requires H Tuesday. So those are our initial rules here. I do not bother to take the contrapositive of the second 2 rules here simply because it would not be useful. Not G Tuesday would mean not K Monday, but what do you really do with that? Not G Tuesday means G Monday or Wednesday, and not K Monday means K Tuesday or Wednesday. Too open-ended to really be worth notating. Now these are our rules. Not a whole lot to do with them seemingly, but that LP rule, the first rule of the game, that L and P have to be together, actually becomes quite useful because we can use it to create 3 different main diagrams based upon the placement of the LP vertical box. So we could put LP together on Monday, we could put them together on Tuesday, or put them together on Wednesday. So we could put LP together on Monday, put them together on Tuesday, or put them together on Wednesday, and the other guys will somewhat fall into place around that. So like G and H can't be together, so one of them is Tuesday and one of them is Wednesday. On the top diagram, they're either M or W on the middle, and either M or T on the bottom. And then we've got S and K falling into place on the remaining slots wherever the other guys weren't going. Now, of course, we do know that we've got these conditionals here, and some of them are regarding S and K, so we got to think about that for a minute. Now, on the top and bottom diagrams, we don't have too much to worry about because, let's say on the top diagram, S Wednesday might be activated, but S Wednesday requiring H Tuesday, that necessary condition of H being on Tuesday could still be met. And on the bottom diagram, we've got K Monday requires G Tuesday, that conditional could still be met. But in the middle diagram, we run into a problem. If S was on Wednesday, H could not be on Tuesday because there's no room for it. Similarly, if K was on Monday, G Tuesday could not work because there would not be enough room for it there on Tuesday. We've got L and P there. So for this reason, we can actually infer that K is not on Monday in the middle diagram, and similarly, S is not on Wednesday in that middle diagram. So S and K's placements are determined in the middle diagram, although they are not determined on the top and bottom diagram. So things are still quite open-ended, and we've got to remember these conditional statements as we move through the game. But anyway, question number 7 is a general orientation question. You just want to take one rule at a time and apply that rule to all 5 choices, looking for violations. So for example, we could look for the rule that G and H never are in the same day, look for that rule being violated. And we do find in choice C, we have them together on Tuesday, which is unacceptable. So for that reason, choice C is eliminated. Next, we could look for the rule that L and P always have to be together. And we find that in choice A, L and G are not together as they need to be. So for that reason, A is eliminated. Then we could use the conditionals. We could use that, S Wednesday requires H Tuesday. We find that choice D violates that, having S on Wednesday yet also having H on Wednesday. That is unacceptable. So for that reason, choice D is eliminated. And then down to B and E, we could use the other conditional, K Monday requires G Tuesday. And we find that in choice B, we have K on Monday, yet we also have G on Monday. That is unacceptable, so B is eliminated, leaving E as our answer for question number 7. Next, number 8. General must be true question. We don't really know where they're going to go with this, so we should just simply run through the choices here. So K and G not on the same day. That could happen in the first two diagrams, we could have K and G together on Wednesday on either of the first two, although it could not occur on the bottom diagram because K and G together on Monday, we'd run into a problem where we are violating one of these rules. But there are plenty of other scenarios where K and G could be together. They could be together on Tuesday or Wednesday on the top diagram, on Wednesday in the middle diagram, or Tuesday in the bottom diagram. So it totally could work. A is eliminated for number 8. Next, let's look at B. K and S could never be on the same day. Is that a must? If you look across all three diagrams, you find that K and S are never together, and that's because of the first two rules that L and P have to be together, but G and H could not be together. So yes, B is a must and is our answer for number 8. I will look at the others though. C, S, and H never together. Well, we have them potentially together again on the top diagram in Tuesday, not on Wednesday though because of the conditional rule right here. They could be together on the middle diagram on Monday, or even on the bottom diagram. That works fine. G and S, must they be together? Well, it might seem that way, but it doesn't have to be the case. We could have, let's say, we could have S and H together on Monday in the middle diagram, and then K and G together on Wednesday, for example. So D's gone. And then E, H, and K together. They could be together, don't have to be together. We could have them, certainly on the middle diagram, we could have H and S together on Monday, for example. So that's not a must. E's gone, leaving B's our answer if you didn't get it before. Next, number 9. If P's on Tuesday, what could be true? So P on Tuesday, of course, is referring to this middle diagram right here. Could we have G on Monday? Yes, of course, that's possible right here. So for that reason, A is our answer to number 9. I will look at the rest, though. K on Monday, no K specifically on Wednesday. That was an initial inference we found regarding the second diagram. So B is gone. Looking at C, L on Monday, no L's on Tuesday, of course, because L and P are always together. H on Tuesday, no, of course, H is on Wednesday, so D is gone. And then E, S on Wednesday, no S is on Monday, so that's gone, leaving A as our answer to number 9. Next, number 10, if G and K were on the same day. So they're limiting things somewhat here from these three main diagrams. Of course, in the middle diagram, it's very easy to limit. We'll simply choose G for Wednesday and choose H for Monday. But we've still got the other diagrams to deal with where things are very open-ended. So I'm not going to bother drawing it, but just, we have G and K together, we have H and S together. That's the limitation for this question. Of course, specifically on the top and middle diagrams, the bottom one is already determined quite easily. The middle one's already determined quite easily, as we just did. So we're going to have these guys basically interchangeable on whichever days are not having L and P. So let's run through the choices here. H on Monday, is that a must? No, because the top possibility still works where we have L and P together on Monday, just as one example. So for that reason, A is gone. Looking at B, L on Monday. Well, the top diagram could be the one we need to use, the one we might use. We could still use the second and third diagrams. They're still relevant here. They're not dismissed. So B is gone for that reason. K on Tuesday. Could happen in the top, could happen in the bottom, but in the middle specifically, we've got L and P there, and that's a working diagram, so C is gone for that reason. Then D, P not on Wednesday. No, the bottom diagram still is relevant, so D is gone, leaving E by elimination. Now, if we look at E, S not on Wednesday, that turns out to be impossible because on the top diagram, on the middle, top, second and third diagrams here, middle and bottom, we don't have S on Wednesday. But if we actually look more closely at S on Wednesday in the top diagram, remember, we've got H, S, and G, K vertical boxes right here. So if S was Wednesday, H would be Wednesday also, leaving G and K to be on Tuesday. Now this would violate the rule of S Wednesday requiring H Tuesday, because S is Wednesday here, yet H is also Wednesday. That's unacceptable due to the conditional rule here, and this top diagram is the only one that is relevant, given that there is no S Wednesday in the middle diagram and there's no S Wednesday in the bottom diagram. So we're only using the top where we're violating a rule, so E is our answer to number 10. Next, number 11, if we have H the day before S. So we're talking about an H, S, horizontal box right here between two different days that are consecutive. So that, of course, would require on the top diagram H Tuesday and S Wednesday, meaning K on Tuesday and G on Wednesday. The middle diagram becomes impossible to satisfy this new condition right here, so that's irrelevant. The bottom diagram, we're going to have S Monday and H Tuesday to comply with this. I'm sorry, we're going to have H Monday and S Tuesday to comply with this, leaving K Monday and G Tuesday. And this works out fine. We're complying with everything. The top diagram is complying with the S Wednesday arrow H Tuesday rule, and the bottom diagram is complying with the K Monday G Tuesday rule. So we're all good here. Now, let's run through our choices here. What cannot be true? So H Monday, we clearly do have that in the bottom diagram, so A is eliminated. K on Monday, again, we have that in the bottom diagram, so B is gone. G Tuesday, we have that in the bottom diagram, so C is gone. P Tuesday, we never have that in either the top or the bottom diagrams because we have dismissed the middle diagram as not being relevant here. So D is our cannot, and as such is our answer for number 11. I will look at E though. P Wednesday, we do have that right in the bottom diagram here. So E is eliminated, leaving D if you didn't get it before. So next, if G is the day before P, that will never happen in the top diagram, so we dismiss it. We can look at the middle diagram and have G Monday, P Tuesday, meaning that H will have to go Wednesday in this case. Now in the bottom diagram, we could have G Tuesday, P Wednesday, leaving H to go on Monday. Now K Monday requires G Tuesday, so we could have that, but we do not have to have it. So either of these two diagrams is completely relevant as at the moment after circling and choosing what I've chosen. So what cannot be on Tuesday? Could we ever have H on Tuesday running through the choices? No, we specifically chose G on Tuesday for the bottom diagram, and H is never Tuesday in the middle one. So for that reason, A is our cannot and is our answer to number 12. I will look at the rest though. K on Tuesday, that could easily happen in the bottom diagram right here. S and K are ambiguous on Monday, Tuesday in that diagram, so B is gone. Looking at C, L on Tuesday, that could certainly happen. We have that in the middle diagram right here, so C is gone. Next, looking at D, P on Tuesday, again, same thing as L, of course. That's redundant almost. C and D are identical, really, because L and P always travel together. So D is gone as well. Then looking at E, S on Tuesday, again, S and K are ambiguous in the bottom diagram here. Either could be on Monday or Tuesday, so that's possible. E is gone, leaving A as our answer to number 12.